This power of emotional detachment allows you to preserve your energy, focus on your personal growth, and build healthier relationships with others, ones that are based on mutual respect, freedom, and shared values rather than dependency. By practicing emotional detachment, you create a space where you are no longer reliant on external forces to feel whole or fulfilled. You can stand strong on your own, knowing that your value is not determined by anyone or anything outside of yourself. This emotional independence is empowering because it allows you to make choices from a place of strength, not fear or neediness. When you detach emotionally, you don't feel compelled to chase after validation or seek constant reassurance. You don't feel threatened by rejection or unsure of yourself when things don't go your way. Instead, you remain steady, calm, and clear, focused on your own goals and personal growth. It also means not attaching your happiness or emotional state to the success or failure of a relationship. In relationships, emotional detachment allows you to love deeply without being dependent on the relationship to fulfill you. You can offer love freely without expectation, and if things change or don't go as planned, you can remain balanced and centered because your emotional security doesn't hinge on the outcome of that relationship. Emotional detachment in this sense is about maintaining your integrity, your inner peace, and your clarity, no matter what's happening around you. It's about being able to weather the storms of life while staying grounded in who you truly are. People with a strong sense of self-worth do not allow external circumstances or relationships to dictate their emotional state. They know that their value is intrinsic, not dependent on outside approval or success. When you recognize your own worth, you stop measuring your worth against others or seeking external sources to feel validated. You no longer need to constantly prove yourself to anyone because you know deep down that you are deserving of love, respect, and success without any conditions. Self-worth is the foundation of everything we do. The core belief that determines how we show up in the world and how we allow others to treat us. When you truly understand your value, you stop seeking constant validation from others. Instead, you become your own source of affirmation, grounded in the knowledge that you are enough just as you are. Self-worth isn't tied to achievements, appearances, or other people's opinions. It's an internal compass that reflects how you see and honor yourself. Self-worth also allows you to embrace your imperfections and flaws without shame. You recognize that being human means having moments of weakness, making mistakes, and learning from them. Rather than viewing mistakes as a reflection of your value, you see them as opportunities for growth. You stop being overly critical of yourself and instead treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion that you would extend to others. Having a strong sense of self-worth means having clear boundaries and being able to stand firm in your beliefs and values. It allows you to make choices from a place of inner strength rather than from a need to please others or gain their approval. When you truly value yourself, you stop settling for situations or relationships that don't align with your standards. You become selective about where you invest your time and energy because you understand that your resources, your love, your attention, your time are precious. You don't give them away freely to people who don't appreciate or respect them. This deep, unwavering belief in your own worth empowers you to live authentically and confidently. You no longer feel the need to conform to others' expectations or to play a role in order to be accepted. When you truly understand your worth, you don't settle for anything less than what you deserve, and you become unapologetically yourself. This is the true essence of self-worth, knowing without a shadow of a doubt that you are enough. Independence is one of the most attractive qualities a person can possess because it speaks to strength, self-sufficiency, and confidence. It's about having your own life, your own goals, and your own sense of purpose that is not dependent on anyone else. People who are independent have a sense of inner freedom. They are not looking to others to complete them or to give their lives meaning. Instead, they create their own path, and in doing so, they naturally attract others who value that same strength and individuality. When a person is truly independent, they radiate a quiet confidence. They don't need to be constantly surrounded by people, nor do they feel the need to cling to anyone. They're comfortable being alone, knowing that their worth isn't determined by their relationship status or the opinions of others. This kind of self-assurance is incredibly attractive because it's authentic. People are naturally drawn to those who know who they are and who are comfortable in their own skin. An independent person knows what they want out of life and is driven to go after it. They don't rely on anyone else to dictate their happiness or determine their future. Their sense of self is not tied to the approval of others, which allows them to make choices based on their own desires, values, and aspirations. This autonomy is magnetic because it represents someone who is whole in themselves and who isn't afraid to stand on their own 2 feet, regardless of the circumstance. Independence also means emotional resilience. Independent people are not easily shaken by external events or by the opinions of others. They handle challenges with poise and don't crumble when faced with adversity. Instead, they see obstacles as opportunities for growth. This resilience makes them dependable, not because they need others, but because they can handle whatever life throws at them without losing their balance. It's not about being perfect, it's about being able to navigate life with strength and composure. Moreover, independence in a relationship fosters a healthier dynamic. When two independent individuals come together, they bring their own unique experiences, perspectives, and strengths to the table. They don't lose themselves in each other, but rather support one another's individual growth. This creates a relationship based on mutual respect and shared values rather than dependency. It allows both people to grow as individuals while also nurturing their connection. Ultimately, independence is attractive because it signals that a person has done the work to become the best version of themselves. They know who they are secure in their abilities, and they don't need anyone else to define their worth. People are naturally drawn to others who are comfortable with themselves, who are capable of navigating life on their own terms, and who bring that same sense of strength and freedom to every interaction. Independence doesn't push others away. It creates a magnetic force that draws people toward the authenticity and power it embodies. When you are confident, you don't need to seek constant reassurance from others. You stand tall in your beliefs, your strengths, and your choices. You don't feel the need to apologize for who you are or shrink yourself to fit someone else's idea of who you should be. You know that your worth isn't contingent upon anyone else's approval, and that allows you to move through life with a quiet, unshakable assurance. On the flip side, dependency, whether emotional, financial, or social, undermines confidence because it places your sense of security in the hands of someone else. When you depend on others to feel good about yourself or to make decisions for you, you give away your personal power. You place your happiness in someone else's hands, and that creates a cycle of neediness and insecurity. Dependence keeps you stuck, always looking outward for validation rather than finding it from within. Confidence over dependency is about embracing your own power and creating a life where your sense of self-worth doesn't rely on external sources. True confidence comes from within, and it's the ability to trust yourself, your decisions, and your abilities without needing others to validate or support you in every moment. Confidence isn't about arrogance or pretending to be invulnerable. It's about knowing that you are enough, no matter what the world throws your way. Confidence allows you to be self-reliant. You know how to make decisions, take action, and navigate life's challenges without needing constant input or approval from others. This self-sufficiency doesn't mean you don't value support or companionship. It simply means that you can stand strong on your own, knowing that you have the ability to handle whatever comes your way. You don't need anyone to complete you because you're already complete in yourself. When you choose confidence over dependency, you also begin to cultivate a sense of freedom. You no longer feel trapped in situations where you feel obligated to please or impress others. You become free to pursue your own path, create your own opportunities, and live life on your own terms. You trust that you have the resources, skills, and inner strength to navigate life, and that trust in yourself is incredibly powerful. Choosing confidence over dependency is a declaration of self-love. It's a choice to trust in your own abilities, to know that you don't need anyone else to complete you, and to step into the world fully aware of the power you carry within. The more you embrace this confidence, the more you start to create a life that reflects your true potential, one that's free from the limitations of dependency and fueled by the strength of knowing who you truly are. This internal confidence shifts how you see the world and interact with others. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate confidence because it signals a person who is grounded, secure, and unapologetically themselves. It creates a sense of respect, admiration, and attraction because confidence is not just about how you see yourself, but how you allow others to see you. When you believe in your own worth, others are far more likely to believe in it too. Confidence over dependency also enables healthier relationships. When you're not relying on others to define your sense of worth, you can approach relationships with a clear mind and an open heart. You enter relationships from a place of equality where both individuals bring their own strengths and passions to the table. You don't lose yourself in the relationship, nor do you expect someone else to solve your problems or fulfill every need. You are confident in your own ability to take care of yourself and also to contribute meaningfully to the relationship. Healthy boundaries also provide a sense of personal control. They give you the power to decide what you will accept and what you won't, without guilt or fear of rejection. By setting clear boundaries, you give yourself permission to say no when something doesn't feel right or when you simply don't have the energy to engage. Saying no isn't about being rude or rejecting others. It's about protecting your energy, your time, and your peace of mind. It's a reminder that your needs are just as important as the needs of those around you. When you set boundaries, you are essentially teaching others how to treat you. You communicate your limits in a way that reflects your values and your worth, ensuring that people understand what is and isn't acceptable in their interactions with you. Without boundaries, people can unconsciously overstep, and you may end up feeling drained, disrespected, or unappreciated. By clearly defining your boundaries, you are ensuring that you protect your emotional, mental, and physical well-being. This is not selfish, it's necessary for maintaining balance in all areas of life. Moreover, setting healthy boundaries encourages open communication and fosters deeper, more respectful connections. When you are clear about your boundaries, you create an environment where others feel safe to express their own needs too. This mutual respect creates stronger relationships where both parties can thrive and support each other without fear of being taken advantage of or misunderstood. Boundaries also extend to how you manage your time and energy. In a world that constantly demands more, setting boundaries allows you to prioritize what truly matters to you. Whether it's dedicating time to your passions, your health, or your personal growth, boundaries help you stay focused on your goals and ensure that you are investing in the things that align with your values. It's about taking control of your life in a way that honors your own needs first, without guilt or resentment. Establishing boundaries also means understanding and accepting your limits. It's about knowing what you are able and willing to give, and knowing when it's time to step back and recharge. This is particularly important in relationships, where it's easy to get caught up in giving without considering how it affects your own emotional health. Healthy boundaries allow you to engage with others in a balanced way, ensuring that you are not losing yourself or overextending in the process. When you set boundaries, you are essentially teaching others how to treat you. You communicate your limits in a way that reflects your values and your worth, ensuring that people understand what is and isn't acceptable in their interactions with you. Without boundaries, people can unconsciously overstep, and you may end up feeling drained, disrespected, or unappreciated. By clearly defining your boundaries, you are ensuring that you protect your emotional, mental, and physical well-being. This is not selfish, it's necessary for maintaining balance in all areas of life. Healthy boundaries are the cornerstone of self-respect and emotional well-being. They are the invisible lines that define what is acceptable and what is not in how others treat you and how you treat yourself. Establishing boundaries is not about building walls to shut people out. It's about creating space that honors your needs, your values, and your time while maintaining respect for others in your life. Healthy boundaries are essential for fostering relationships that are based on mutual respect, trust, and understanding. Boundaries also extend to how you manage your time and energy. In a world that constantly demands more, setting boundaries allows you to prioritize what truly matters to you. Whether it's dedicating time to your passions, your health, or your personal growth, boundaries help you stay focused on your goals and ensure that you are investing in the things that align with your values. It's about taking control of your life in a way that honors your own needs first, without guilt or resentment. This inner power also comes from a sense of inner peace. When you're at peace with yourself and the world around you, you no longer feel the need to compete or prove yourself. You know who you are, and you are content with that. This inner peace allows you to be fully present in each moment, engaging with others in an authentic, genuine way. People are naturally attracted to your calm and centered energy because it provides a sense of security, reassurance, and balance. In conclusion, emotional freedom is not just a state of being. It's a powerful choice that allows you to live with strength, resilience, and authenticity. By cultivating emotional freedom, you empower yourself to navigate the complexities of life with clarity and confidence. You no longer allow your emotions to control your decisions or sense of self-worth, and instead you become the master of your own emotional landscape. This freedom frees you from past hurts, fears, and attachments, creating space for peace, joy, and personal growth. As you embrace this strength, you also open the door to healthier relationships, deeper self-love, and a life lived on your own terms. When you stand in the power of emotional freedom, you are not only unstoppable, but you are truly free.